Now we have here the second problem. What is multiplicative inverse of a real number a? So in order to understand this multiplicative inverse, I would like to recall the multiplicative identity first here. Multiplicative identity. So multiplicative identity is such number if we multiply that number by any arbitrary number. Here let us take the a, and we will get back the same number. That it will not affect on that number if we multiply that number, and we know that that would be a 1 if we multiply 1 with any of the number. So we'll get back the same. It doesn't affect on that number. Here this is arbitrary number. Here you can take any specific example. For instance 5, multiply with 1, you will get back the number 5 itself. Then if you take negative 10, then you will, when multiply this by 1, you will get back the same number, negative 10. So this means this one is the multiplicative identity. Now in this question we are asked about the multiplicative inverse. Now we will try to understand that what is a multiplicative inverse. So multiplicative inverse is such number if we multiply that number by any of the other number, we'll get back the multiplicative identity. So that is this one, multiplicative identity. If we multiply to any of the other number, this number will get back the multiplicative identity. So what is that number? That will be a multiplicative inverse. So here we know that if we multiply this number a, this is arbitrary number, by 1 upon a, we will get back this multiplicative identity. So here we can take any particular example as well as we taken there. The example, what is a number if we multiply that number with the number 5, we will get back the multiplicative identity 1. So that is 1 upon 5. And what is a number which we multiply with the number negative 10, we will get back the number 1. That is a multiplicative identity. So that is 1 upon negative 10. This means multiplicative inverse for a is 1 upon a, for 5 is 1 upon 5, for negative 10 is 1 upon negative 10. We'll just take the reciprocal of the same number. We are taking the reciprocal of same number. So here the question was, what is multiplicative inverse of a real number a? And we know that for a, 1 upon a is the multiplicative inverse, as you can see here. So this would be the right option, D.